Have you ever felt completely empty, even when nothing is actually wrong? Your bills are paid. People around you are fine. Life looks okay from the outside, but inside, something just feels hollow and distant. You cannot explain it. You cannot point to a reason. So you tell yourself you are being ungrateful. You should be happy. Other people have real problems. Why do you feel like this when everything is fine? That emptiness is not ingratitude. It is not laziness. It is not you being dramatic. It is one of the most important signals your inner world has ever sent you. And today, we are going to understand it together. You go through your days functioning completely normally. You work, you talk to people, you eat, you sleep, you do everything you are supposed to do. But it feels like you are watching your own life through glass. Things that should feel exciting feel flat. Achievements feel empty the moment they happen. Connections feel surface level, even with people you genuinely love. You are present, but you are not really there. And the most painful part is that you cannot justify the feeling. Nothing terrible is happening right now. So the emptiness just sits there quietly with no explanation and no name and no end in sight. Here is what is actually happening. At some point in your life, feeling deeply did not feel safe. Maybe your emotions were ignored when you were young. Maybe they were dismissed, or punished, or met with irritation. Maybe you had to be strong too early. The responsible one. The one who held it together while everyone else fell apart. Feeling deeply was a luxury your childhood simply could not afford to give you. So your brain did something incredibly intelligent. It adapted. It built a protective wall around your emotional world. It said if feeling leads to pain, then not feeling is survival. And it was right, at the time. Psychologists call this emotional numbing or dissociation. It is not a character flaw or a personality trait. It is a protective mechanism your nervous system built to keep you safe from overwhelming pain. But here's the problem with that wall. It does not selectively block only pain. It blocks everything. When you cannot feel deep pain, you also cannot feel deep joy, deep love, deep excitement, deep meaning. You end up living in a narrow emotional band, not really suffering, but not really living either, functioning but not feeling, present but not connected, safe but completely and utterly empty inside. Your brain's emotional center, the limbic system, learned to stay quiet to protect you. But human beings are literally wired for emotional experience. When that system goes quiet, everything starts to feel meaningless. Research by Dr. Bessel van der Kolk shows that emotional disconnection is stored in the body, not the mind. You cannot think your way out of emptiness. The disconnection lives below conscious thought entirely. This is why positive thinking and gratitude lists do not fix the emptiness. Your rational mind understands you should feel grateful, but your nervous system is still running the old protection program underneath. So how do you begin to reconnect? The first step is the most important one. Stop judging the emptiness and start getting curious about it. Ask yourself, when did I first learn that feeling deeply was not safe? The second step is to start with small, safe emotions, not the big, overwhelming ones, just small ones. Notice when something is slightly pleasant, slightly interesting, slightly beautiful. Let yourself stay with it for 10 seconds longer than usual. The third step is body-based practices. Your emotions live in your body, not your head. Slow movement, breath work, cold water, grounding in nature. These practices speak directly to the part of you that went quiet. The fourth step is safe connection. Emotional reconnection almost always happens in relationship. A therapist. A deeply honest conversation with one trusted person. Your nervous system heals in the presence of safety. That emptiness you feel is not a flaw. It is not evidence that something is permanently wrong with you. It is a signal. Your inner world knocking on the door saying, I am still here. I want to come back. You are not broken. You are not beyond feeling. You are someone whose emotional world learned to protect itself. And protection can be gently and gradually unwound when you finally feel safe enough to let it. If this video felt like someone finally put words to something you have been carrying for years, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. Subscribe to Root Reset. New videos every single week. See you next time.